Hi, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I want to talk about something very profound, and that is how to make your marriage work. Do you know that divorce can be predicted? Wow. So Dr. John Gottman and his team carried out a research, and based on that research, they can predict divorce. Couples are going to divorce with an accuracy of over 90%. Wow, 90%. So you coming into the counseling room and sitting down and relating with your spouse, we can be able to tell you if your marriage is going to last or if it's going to end up in divorce. But that is not really the news. The good news is that knowing what can lead to divorce, then you can be able to work against those things. You can be able to work to mitigate against those things. So they call them the four, and okay, so they were for about 20 years. They followed the lives of couples, and based off of that, they were able to learn a lot of things. They saw the ones that were happy, those ones that stayed even though they were unhappy, and they saw those ones that ended up in divorce. So yeah, these are they were able to come up with the four horsemen of the apocalypse, as they call it. And the first one is criticism. These are predictors of divorce. The first one is criticism, and the second one is defensiveness. The third one is contempt and disrespect, and the fourth and last one is stonewalling. So when those four things are present in your marriage, know that you are headed up for divorce. But so over the next few days, I'm going to be telling you explaining to you what this means and how it plays out in your marriage and what you can do. So they call those the ones that with the failed marriages disasters, and the ones with marriages that work, they call them the masters. So I'll tell you what the disasters do and what the masters do differently. So but before we go, let me talk about criticism. So criticism is like complaining that your partner's personality is defective. So you're always complaining, and you're always complaining about your partner, how they are not doing things right, how there's something wrong with them, how you think that you're just complaining, you're just criticizing them all the time. And it's not as if the masters were not complaining, but they were complaining based off of their own feelings. They were complaining, using their own feelings, their own communicating their own needs, not complaining about their partner's personality defects and defaults. So for example, you want to say that, oh, I would like us to spend more time together, or oh, you didn't call me. I mean, you want to complain that your spouse, you did not hear from your spouse all day long, and then you can say, so for the disasters, they'll say stuff like, you went out all day and you did not even give me a call. You did not think that you should give me a call to tell me this, or to do that. You're pointing fingers at them. You're criticizing them for what they did not do or what they did do. But for the masters, what a master would say would be something like, I would have loved to hear your voice during the day. We had talked about the fact that we should check up on each other, and when I called you, your line was busy. I would have loved to hear from you, or for you to have called back. So they're talking about themselves, what they would love or what they feel, and not what the other person did wrong. So the other person can catch that and say, oh yeah, I'm very sorry, I was busy and all that, So that's the first horseman of the apocalypse. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about defensiveness and how it plays out in your marriage and how it can affect your marriage negatively. Thank you.